All right, welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody, as we're getting set for the second game of our triple header here today. Next up, it's the Detroit Lions and the Cleveland Browns. All right, both teams are 5-7 coming in. Both teams are trying to keep their very, very, very slim playoff hopes alive. In fact, if either one of these teams lose, if the Lions lose, they're mathematically eliminated. If the Browns lose, they are mathematically eliminated. Now, in the AFC Central, it's an interesting situation because I have a rule where if you win your division with a losing record, you win your division, but you don't make the playoffs. And we'll just take an extra wild card instead of a divisional winner. And that's where the AFC Central is right now. Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, and Cleveland are all 5-7. One of those three teams, the Bengals, Steelers, or Browns, they would have to win their last two games to either win the division and or make the playoffs, okay? One of those two teams has to win their last two games or we won't have an AFC Central team in the playoffs. Cleveland, they still have a shot as it's a three-way tie. Indianapolis, by the way, sits at 4-8. And for the Lions, they are still in the hunt for a wild card, but they would have to win and a lot of things were to happen. But it all starts here. You just got to win the game that you're playing as we head out to Cleveland. Evil Dead is now 82-74, 8 games over 500. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. All right, let's head out to Cleveland Stadium for this one. Lions-Browns here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into First Energy Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio. It's the Lions and the Browns. And welcome into another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. The loser of this game is eliminated from the playoffs in their respective conference. They have to win to keep their slim playoff hopes alive as both come in at 5-7. The weather is cooperating. It's a cold day here in Cleveland, but there's no precipitation. About 40 degrees at kickoff. And it looks like the Lions will get the ball first. We're underway. Live from Cleveland. This will be fielded at the 5-yard line. Bringing it back for the Lions is Isaac Peak. And Peak brings it back to the 25-yard line in his second year out of Montana. Starting quarterback Taylor Lane Dickerson in his 5th year out of Wake Forest. Dickerson has not thrown a pick in 2 weeks. In fact, he only has 11 on the season. 9 in the first 3 weeks. But since then, he's only thrown 2 picks. And t-shirt sales have plummeted. 1st and 10 Lions from the 25, just underway, live from Cleveland. Dickerson under center on 1st and 10. In motion is Phillip White. Dickerson, play action, throws outside, and it's caught down the sideline. Making the catch, Kevin Aarons down to the 47-yard line. A gain of 22 yards and a Lions first down. Had to shut down the shop because he stopped throwing picks. First down Detroit. They pick up 22 on the first play. 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line. Dickerson in the shotgun, 4 wide. Davis in the house. Dickerson looking, throws to the near side, making the catch. David Tomlin out to the Cleveland 44-yard line, a gain of 8. And that'll bring up 2nd and 2. If you missed the earlier game that just finished, the 49ers beat the Saints 21-16. This is our second game of 3 tonight. 4 wide on 2nd and 2. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson hands off to Jamison. Carter Jamison around the outside, down to the 40-yard line, a gain of 4 yards, and a Lions first down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Yep, 3 games tonight. That is correct. First and 10 from the 40. Dickerson under center. Philip White in motion. Dickerson to Jamison again. Carter Jamison pushing his way all the way down to the 29-yard line, a gain of 11. Jamison in his second year out of Oregon State. On the tackle, number 58, Devin Anderson, the third-year linebacker out of Virginia. It's week 13 out of 14, Davis. Playoffs are right around the corner. 1st and 10 from the 29, Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson hands off to Jamison again, trying to get outside, and Jamison picks up 5 down to the 24. Anderson again on the tackle, and that'll bring up 2nd and 5. Opening drive of the ball game. Lions just marching down the field here. I like the Lions' new uniforms. They look sharp. I like them. 2nd and 5 from the 24. Dickerson looking, throws underneath, incomplete, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. He let his receiver too much. He was looking for Philip White. No, the Pats are 5 and 7. They're currently in last place in the AFC East, Davis. You know that. Pats are in free fall right now. They've lost like 4 in a row. 3rd and 5 from the 24-yard line. Dickerson back to throw. It's a blitz, and they get him back at the 33-yard line. A loss of 9 on the tackle. Cameron Wright, the 4th-year linebacker out of Oregon. And that'll bring up 4th down. It'll be 4th and 14. The Browns just brought the house, and they brought the house down. I'm so glad that Madden 25 has the orange pants. I love these orange pants on the Browns. Gives them a bit more color. Bruce Milton will come on, the rookie kicker out of Colorado State. This is going to be a 50-yard field goal attempt for the Lions. From 50 yards. Snap, kick is up. And it's no good. He missed it wide right. So the Lions come up empty on the opening drive of the game. They miss a field goal, a 50-yard attempt. It was long enough, but it was wide left, or wide right, actually. Now Cleveland will take over, led by their starting quarterback, Kurt Sullivan, in his 11th year out of Florida State. 4:58 left to play here in the first quarter. This will be Cleveland's first possession. Yeah, the orange pants really look good. 1st and 10 from the 40. 4 receivers wide. Sullivan hands off to number 25, Kendall Watson, who picks up 2 yards out to the 42-yard line. Cody Neal on the tackle. Watson in his 3rd year out of Tennessee. And that'll bring up 2nd and 8. Browns come out 4 wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan drops back. Rolls out. He got hit as he threw. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd down. The Lions brought the pressure. It was Deshaun Marsh that made the hit on him. It'll be 3rd and 8 from the 42. Their own 42. Browns come out with 3 receivers to the far side. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan drops back. Throws down the middle and is caught. Out to the 44-yard line, making the catch. Corey Spencer, the tight end. 14 yards and a Cleveland first down. Spencer, the 8th-year tight end out of North Carolina. 1st and 10 from the Lions' 44-yard line. Sullivan under center with 4 wide. Sullivan fakes the handoff. In trouble, and he got hit again as he threw. Incomplete. Making the hit, number 29, Ashley Morrison, on the safety blitz in his 5th year out of North Texas. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Browns at the Lion 44-yard line. Browns come out 4 wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan looking. In trouble. And he fumbles. And the Lions pick it up. Picking up the loose football, number 93, Jerry Ball. It'll be 1st and 10 Detroit at the Cleveland 38-yard line. I didn't see who made the hit. Now I do. It's number 57. Elijah Sanders, the linebacker, is the one that jarred the ball loose. 1st and 10, Detroit at the Cleveland 38, trying to capitalize off the game's first turnover. Dickerson in the shotgun. Throws downfield, and it's caught. David Tomlin down to the 15-yard line. A gain of 23 yards. Tomlin in his 9th year out of Army. And that'll be a first down for Detroit. A one-handed catch. I missed it the first time. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. 3:39 and counting. Lions come out 5 wide, 4 to one side. Dickerson in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Jameson in motion. Dickerson throws to Jameson in the flat. Turns upfield and gets 2 yards out to the 13-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. We're coming up on 3 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Lions come out 4 wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson throws to the near side. Coming across, making the catch, number 82. Dylan Neal down to the 7-yard line, a gain of 8 yards. And that'll bring up 3rd and 2. Neal in his 5th year out of VMI. Lions trying to cash in off the turnover. 3rd and 2 from the Cleveland 7-yard line, 4 wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson back. Throws. Caught by Kevin Aarons, the tight end. Touchdown, Detroit. A 7-yard touchdown catch by Kevin Aarons, the rookie out of UCLA. And the Lions take a 6-0 lead as they capitalize off the turnover. Nice drive by Detroit. Detroit, they can get to 7-7 and make the playoffs if they get some help. They need a lot of help, though. The Browns will officially be eliminated if they lose this game. Bruce Milton for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. Lions lead at 7-0. 2:28 left in the first quarter. We're at First Energy Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio. Actually, this stadium is now called something else. Like Northwest Stadium. Actually, that's the Washington Stadium. It's now called Northwest Stadium. But this stadium is now called something very similar. I forget what it is. And now Milton will kick off for Detroit. It'll be fielded at the 3-yard line. Bringing it back on the return is Watson. Kendall Watson out to the 26-yard line. And that's where Cleveland will have it now, 1st and 10. 2:24 left to play. Here in the first quarter, Lions up 7-0. Interconference matchup. I'll tell you who they play next week to round out the season. Right after this play. 1st and 10. Sullivan under center. Sullivan hands off to Tubbs, and Tubbs is going to lose 3 yards. Parsons on the tackle, number 75, John Parsons. And that'll bring up 2nd and 13. Detroit will host Indianapolis next week to finish up the season. And Cleveland will be at Denver. And that could be a big game for the Broncos depending on what happens. 2nd and 13. Sullivan in the shotgun. 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. They hand off to Watson. And Kendall Watson picks up 4 yards out to the 27-yard line. And that'll bring up 3rd and 9. Cleveland does that running back by committee Watson and Tubbs, they take their turns. It'll be 3rd and 9 for the Browns. They come out 4 wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan looking, throws deep, and it's caught all along the sideline. Making the catch, A.C. Marsh out to the 46-yard line. 27 yards by A.C. Marsh, the 4th-year receiver out of Penn State. The former Bill spent 3 years with Buffalo, now in his first season with the Browns. That'll stop the clock with 1:30 left. Now it runs. 1st and 10, Browns at their own 46. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan looking, throws, and it's caught by Corey Spencer out to the 45, a gain of 9. And that'll bring up 2nd and 1. Coming up on the end of the first quarter here, about a minute left. Detroit leading 7-0. Cleveland on the move. Sullivan under center. Calling an audible. And now Sullivan, 3-step drop, throws outside. Spencer can't make the catch. Actually, it was James Royal, number 88. Royal in his 11th year out of North Carolina. Incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 1. 49 seconds left in the quarter. We'll have the Bengals and the Colts after this. We'll be in Indianapolis for that. 3rd and 1 from the 45. Sullivan to Tubbs around the outside. And Marion Tubbs. It's going to be a loss of a yard. Coming up to make the tackle, number 20. And that's David Claxton, the rookie safety out of Syracuse. Loss of a yard. That'll bring up 4th down for Cleveland. Be 4th and 2. Henry Jackson will come in to punt. Jackson back to punt. Jackson gets the punt away. Off the side of his foot, out at the 26-yard line. That's a 28-yard punt. 1st and 10 Detroit. They'll take over at their own 26-yard line. 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lions up 7-0. We'll call this Cleveland Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio, since it's not called First Energy anymore. Week 13 here at Jammin' Sports. Dickerson in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Dickerson hands off to Jamison. And Jamison out to the 31-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. And that will probably take us to the end of the quarter. At the end of the first quarter, Lions up 7-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Cleveland Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio. We go to the second quarter. 2nd and 5 for the Lions at their own 31-yard line. Dickerson in the offset eye. Fakes the handoff. Throws downfield. Caught down the sideline. Dylan Neal all the way out to the 46. 23 yards to Dylan Neal to the Cleveland 46-yard line. First down, Lions. Detroit on the move again. The loser of this game is eliminated from the playoffs. I said that at the offset. Just want to make sure everybody knows that. So it's really a must-win for both teams if they want to keep their very slim playoff hopes alive. 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. 4 wide. Dickerson under center. Dickerson drops back. In trouble. And he got hit and he fumbles and recovers his own fumble. No, he did not. The Browns recovered it. James McElhaney made the hit and recovered the fumble. The rookie out of Washington State, the defensive end. For a moment there, I thought Dickerson recovered it. But McElhaney strips it and takes it away on the ground. Nice play by McElhaney. And now the Browns with a chance to tie this one up. Evil Dead likes that. 1st and 10 at the Detroit 42-yard line. 7:43 left in the half. Lions up 7-0. Let's see if the Browns can cash in. Browns come out 4 wide. Sullivan under center. Sullivan hands off to Marion Tubbs. And Tubbs picks up a yard to the 41. It'll be 2nd and 9. 7.5 minutes left to play here in the first half. Lions up 7-0. On 2nd and 9, 4 wide, Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan hands off to Tubbs, and Tubbs picks up a yard to the 40 before being taken down by number 93, Jerry Ball, the 12th year defensive tackle out of Nebraska. And that'll bring up 3rd and 8. Big 3rd down for Cleveland, trailing by 7. 4 wide, Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan throws downfield. It's caught by Terry Randall down to the 23-yard line. A gain of 17. First down, Cleveland. Terry Randall in his 8th year out of Oregon. The wide receiver, first down Browns. All the way down to the Detroit 23-yard line. And now the Browns come out with Sullivan under center. Sullivan hands off. And that's Barry and Tubbs around the outside. Picks up 7 yards down to the 16-yard line. And that'll bring up 2nd and 3. 6:10 and counting here in the first half. Cleveland trying to tie it up. 4 wide for the Browns. Sullivan under center. Sullivan hands off to Tubbs. And Tubbs forces his way down to the 13-yard line. A gain of 2, make it 3. Just shy of the first down. It'll be 3rd and inches. .540 and counting here in the first half. Big 3rd down for the Cleveland Browns here. Sullivan under center. Sullivan quickly throws, and it's incomplete. It's dropped by Randall. On 4th and inches, they tried to cross up the Lions. I would have run for it myself. It'll be 4th down. Let's see if the Browns go for it. They're going to go for it. 4th and inches from the 13-yard line. Sullivan in the shotgun. I applaud this move. Sullivan rolls out, throws, caught, touchdown, Cleveland. James Royal, a 13-yard touchdown catch on 4th and 1. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying it up. The 8th-year receiver out of Oregon. Great catch between 2 Lions, and he held on. How you doing, Misty? Misty's off to my right side over here. Say hi. She's waving. They can't see that. Okay. There she goes. She said hi. All right. Taylor Walker for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 7. Nice drive by Cleveland, capitalizing off their fumble recovery. And we're tied at 7 with 5:26 left to play here in the second quarter. Cleveland Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio, Week 13 here at Jammin' Sports. The 5-7 Lions, the 5-7 Browns. The loser is going to be home for the holidays. There's the kickoff by Henry Jackson. It'll be fielded at the 5-yard line. Bringing it back for the Lions is number 82, Dylan Neal, out to the 26-yard line. That's where Detroit will take over, 1st and 10. .521 left to play here in the first half. Lions come out. Everybody in tight. Dickerson under center. Aaron's in motion. Dickerson drops back. Throws down the middle, and it's caught by Philip White, the rookie out of Florida, their first-round draft pick, out to the 42-yard line. A gain, let's do the math, 16 yards and a first down. Coming up on 5 minutes left. 3 wide to the far side. Dickerson under center. The Browns are in tight on defense. Look at that. Dickerson, play action. Throws downfield and a rolling catch by Dylan Neal out to the Cleveland 44-yard line. 14 yards and a Lions first down. Nice catch by Neal into Cleveland territory. Oh, I'm out of Coke. It's done. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line in the I formation. Dickerson hands off to Jamison. A flag is down as Jamison gets out to about the 46. Holding on Detroit. Corey Allen, the fullback, the guilty party. The rookie out of Oregon. That'll back it up. It happened a yard downfield. Be 1st and 19 for the Lions at their own 47-yard line. They come out in the I. Aaron's in motion. They hand off to Jamison. Carter Jamison, no gain, as McElhaney is right there for Cleveland. James McElhaney, the rookie out of Washington State. 4 minutes left in the half. We're tied at 7. It'll be 2nd and 19 for the Lions at their own 47-yard line. Dickerson under center. Dickerson hands off to Jamison as Gracie brought me a Coke. Thank you, Gracie. A gain of a yard. It'll be 3rd and 18. Say hi.
Hi.
Evil Dead is the bomb. Okay. Her voice is hoarse. She doesn't want to talk. It'll be 3rd and 18. She gave a thumbs up. 4 wide on 3rd down. Dickerson looking. Throws deep downfield. Wide open. And he missed him. Incomplete. Dylan Neal was open down the far sideline. And Dickerson missed him. That would have been 6. It'll be 4th down. Bill Stone will come on. He'll punt. The rookie out of California, Stone, gets the punt away. Aiming for the sideline, and it goes into the end zone. Touchback. And Cleveland will have it 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. We're tied at 7. A chance now for the Browns to take the lead before halftime. We have the Bengals and the Colts after this. We'll be in Indianapolis for that one. First and 10 Browns at their own 20-yard line. Sullivan under center, calling it audible. Sullivan throws quickly, and is caught by A.C. Marsh out to the 25, a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Coming up on 3 minutes left to play in the first half. Browns come out on 2nd and 5 with Sullivan in the shotgun. And fakes the handoff. Now throws out to Watson down the sideline. And Watson out to the 30-yard line, a gain of 5. And that'll be a Cleveland first down. Probably, I'll get the games in when I can. Me having to work Saturday really messed up my schedule. I'll figure it out. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Sullivan looking. Sullivan still looking. Rolls out, throws deep downfield. And it's incomplete. He was looking for James Royal, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. I'll probably wait till next week before I get the college games when I catch up with the NFL here. 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line. Sullivan in the shotgun, 4 wide. Sullivan drops back, now rolls out, throws downfield, incomplete. He was looking for Marsh. Well overthrown. It'll be 3rd and 10. And that'll stop the clock with 2:11 left. .2:11 left in the first half. We're tied at 7. Sullivan Yep. Sullivan drops back. Sullivan looking. Sullivan. He'll get sacked back at the 21-yard line. That'll be a loss of 10 yards. Making the sack, number 92, David Russell. It'll be 4th and 20. No, only 8 teams will get in. You'll have your 5 conference champions. We'll have our 5 conference champions. We'll have our 5 championship games. And then there'll be 3 at-larges. And those 8 will play it off. 2-minute warning. Lions-Browns tied at 7. 4th and 20 for Cleveland. Henry Jackson will be back to punt. Jackson gets the punt away. And this will be fielded and Farrakhan at the 28-yard line. I do too. I just don't like the way they do the format, though. I think they should all be neutral site games. 1st and 10, Detroit from the 30-yard line. Tennessee's going to have a hard time at Ohio State on the 21st. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, and Bama's out. I love that. 1st and 10, Detroit. 4 receivers to one side. Dickerson in the shotgun. They'll start from their own 30-yard line. Dickerson back. Throws downfield. Incomplete. A diving attempt by Isaac Peak. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line. 1:51 left in the half. Dickerson in the shotgun. On 2nd and 10, Dickerson throws and is caught by Jamison, who gets out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 10 and the Lions' first down. If college football was more like the NFL, where there was more fairness in the schedules, then I wouldn't have any problem with it. Until college football stops playing cupcake teams, then I have a problem with it. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Dickerson looking. Dickerson throws to the near side. And it's caught by Tomlin, but he was out of bounds. Incomplete. Well, actually, it's caught by Tomlin. I'm sorry. That's a gain of 12. They said he got both feet in. I was reading an article this morning saying the way the college football is now, why play good teams until you have to? He made a good point. 1st and 10 from the 48. Dickerson back. And he's going to get sacked back at the 42-yard line, a loss of 10. Making the sack is McElhaney again. It'll be 2nd and 20. There's more parity in the NFL. That's why it needs to be neutral site games. You can pad your schedule and go like 11-1. And it's a bit misleading. I'm looking at you, Notre Dame. 2nd and 20. Notre Dame needs to be in a conference. That's totally not fair. 2nd and 20. Dickerson, 4 receivers wide, 5 wide actually. Dickerson back. Throws deep. And it's incomplete. Looking for David Tomlin. And that'll bring up 3rd and 20. Notre Dame, however, will never get a first-round bye in the conference, in the college playoffs, until they join a conference. 3rd and 20. Dickerson under center. Hands off to Jamison. And Jamison picks up 3 yards. It'll be 4th and 17. I mean, the college playoff is a step in the right direction. Don't get me wrong. But it's still not a level playing field. That's what I have a problem with. In the NFL, the Cowboys can't go out and schedule Washington State and count it as a game. Bill Stone back to punt on 4th and 17. Gets the punt away. And that'll be into the end zone touchback. And now Cleveland will have it 1st and 10 with 17 seconds left at their own 20-yard line. Misty has said goodnight at 8:44 Central Time. We're still tied at 7 in this one. The loser of this game is out of the playoffs. They will be eliminated. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan hands off to Marion Tubbs, who gets out to the 26, a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. And as I suspected, neither team taking a timeout here. They just want to go to halftime. Halftime score, Detroit 7, Cleveland 7, here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Cleveland Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio. We start the 3rd quarter. Lions and Browns tied at 7. Cleveland will get the second half kickoff. And the kickoff will be fielded at the 6-yard line. Bringing it back for Cleveland is Devin Jackson, the rookie out of Idaho. Brings it back to the 29. 1st down, Cleveland. What college football needs to do, however many conferences it is, whether it be 64 teams, 80 teams, whatever, and you cannot play games outside of those 80 teams or whatever it is, then it's more fair. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line, 4 wide. Sullivan under center. Royal in motion. They hand off to Royal. They try and end around. No gain. On the tackle, number 55, James Boswell, the rookie out of Citadel. It'll be 2nd and 10. No, if they stop playing the cupcakes, then you're really earning that home field advantage. Just like in the NFL. 2nd and 10. 4 wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan looking, throws, and that's caught by Corey Spencer down to the 38-yard line, a gain of 8. I mean, I'll go one further. If 80 teams break off and they don't play anybody else other than inside those 80 teams, then I say you have home field advantage throughout the whole playoffs, with just the championship game being a neutral site. On 3rd and 2, they hand off to Marion Tubbs. He gets the 1st down out to the 45-yard line. A gain of 7 for the Browns, 1st and 10. We're tied at 7. Cleveland trying to take the lead here on this drive. I mean, the only games you have to play are in conference, but you have about 3 or 4 games that you can schedule anybody. That's just not fair. 1st and 10. They hand off to Kendall Watson this time out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 13, another Cleveland 1st down. I mean, the group of 12, it's a step in the right direction. It's better than the way they used to do it, not having a playoff at all. First and 10 from the 42-yard line. I remember several years ago, I'll tell you after this play, 3 receivers off to the far side. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Sullivan hands off. And this is Tubbs around the outside, picks up 2 yards. Several years ago, when they did not have a conference or they didn't have a playoff whatsoever, it was just done by the polls. I was in the military at the time. Washington and Miami both finished undefeated, and they were crowned co-champions, and that didn't sit well with me. 2nd and 8. Sullivan rolls out, throws, and it's caught by Corey Spencer out to the 37-yard line. A gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and 5. That really bothered me that the Huskies and the Hurricanes did not have a championship game against each other. 3rd and 5 from the 37-yard line. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan looking. Throws underneath. Incomplete. Tried to hit Watson out of the backfield. That'll bring up 4th and 5. This would be a 54-yard field goal attempt. Taylor Walker, the rookie out of Florida A&M. A little bit closer than that. This will be from 54. Snap, kick is up. And he missed it. He missed it wide left. And we remain tied at 7. We're live from Cleveland Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio, Week 13 here at Jammin' Sports. The 5-7 Lions, the 5-7 Browns. And we're tied at 7. There's the man we can no longer depend on. Taylor Lane Dickerson. He used to be an interception machine. He's only thrown 2 since week 3. He threw 9 in the first 3 weeks, and starting in week 4, he's only thrown 2 since then. 1st and 10 in the offset eye. Dickerson under center. Aaron's in motion. Dickerson back. Throws to the near side and incomplete. He was looking for Aaron's and he dropped it. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. I like the Lions uniforms. They harken back to the 80s, 70s, and 80s. A little bit more stylistic, but they look good. 2nd and 10. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson looking. Throws underneath. Jamison can't hold on. Incomplete. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Carter Jamison couldn't hold on. 5:29 left here in the third quarter. We're tied at 7. Four wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson drops back. Throws down the middle, and it's caught by Dylan Neal down to the 44-yard line. A 12-yard gain to Dylan Neal and a Detroit first down. The 5th-year receiver out of VMI. We're coming up on 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Lions on the move in a tie ball game. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson hands off to Jamison. Tries to get outside. No gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. 4:50 and counting. Yeah, a lot of teams have gotten cheated. BYU many years ago. I think in '84 they went 12-0. 2nd and 10 from the 43-yard line. Dickerson back. He's going to get sacked. That'll be a loss of 8. Alvin Hunter, the linebacker, in his 8th year out of UTEP on the sack. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 18. I think it was '84 when BYU went 12-0. They played an extra game. That was back when they only played 11. Florida State, yep, they got screwed over last year. And they haven't recovered since. Awful year this year. It'll be 3rd and 18 for the Lions now at their own 49-yard line. 5 wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson looking. Dickerson throws downfield and it's knocked down. Incomplete. Broken up by Devin Anderson, the 3rd-year linebacker out of Virginia. And that'll bring up 4th and 18. And Detroit's going to have to punt. This game has settled into a defensive standoff. Bill Stone back to punt. Gets the punt away. And that goes into the end zone touchback. It'll be 1st and 10 Cleveland at the 20-yard line. Kurt Sullivan will come back out to lead the offense. 4 minutes exactly left to play here in the third quarter. We have the Bengals and the Colts up next, as we'll be in Indianapolis for that one. Let me double check that. Yep, Cincinnati at Indianapolis. That's next. 1st and 10 for Cleveland from the 20-yard line. Sullivan drops back, throws down the middle, caught by Corey Spencer, turns upfield and gets out to the 33-yard line. A gain of 13. and a first down for the Browns. He did a nice spin move as he caught it. It picked up additional yardage. First and 10 from the 33. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan fakes the handoff. Throws to Watson. Wide open down the sideline. Watson across midfield out to the 46. A gain of 21 by Kendall Watson and a Cleveland first down. So the Browns are on the move now. Somebody in the AFC Central has to win their last two games, so somebody from the division qualifies for the playoffs. You have three teams at 5-7 and the Colts at 4-8. The Colts are the only one that can win the division and not make the playoffs. They hand off to Tubbs. Tubbs will lose 2 yards back to the 49. Cody Neal on the tackle. The Buccaneers are still alive in the playoffs, Misty, but they need help. They lost to the Bears the other day. It'd be 2nd and 12 from the 49. Indianapolis can still win the division, but they'd be 6-8, and they wouldn't make the playoffs. 2nd and 12 from the 49. 4 wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. Make it 5 wide. Sullivan throws outside. Incomplete. He was looking for Terry Randall, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 12. .237 left. 5 wide for the Browns. Empty backfield. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan looking, throws to the near side, and that's caught by James Royal, who gets outside to the 46. A pickup of 2 yards. He's going to be well shy of the first down. It'll be 4th and 10. Both defenses stepping up now, playing very, very well. We're still tied at 7 with 2:15 left to play in the third quarter. Henry Jackson back to punt. Jackson gets the punt away. And that's into the end zone. Actually, no, it's out of bounds at the 1. What a punt by Henry Jackson in his second year out of Mississippi State. Lions have it 1st and 10 from the 1-yard line. All right, Cleveland gearing up for his safety now. The Lions got to be careful. First and 10 from the 1. Dickerson under center. Aaron's in motion. Dickerson dropping back. Throws underneath. And Philip White can't hold on. Incomplete. The rookie out of Florida dropped it. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 1. 2:03 left in the third quarter. Under the shadow of their own goalpost. Dickerson under center. Hands off to Jamison, and Carter Jamison gets out to the 5, a gain of 4 yards. Going to bring up 3rd and 6. Under 2 minutes left now in the third quarter. Big third down for Detroit. 3rd and 6 from their own 5. Lions come out in the eye. Dickerson under center. Dickerson to the up back. And that's Corey Allen. And Allen only gets out to the 8-yard line. A gain of 3. That's going to bring up 4th down. The rookie out of Oregon, the fullback, Corey Allen. And Detroit's going to have to punt. They'll be punting from their own end zone. Bill Stone, the rookie punter out of California. Back to punt. Gets the punt away. It'll be fielded and fair caught at the 47-yard line by Kendall Watson. And that's where Cleveland will take over with 1:09 left here in the third quarter in a tie ball game. This has really turned into a defensive game. Both defenses have definitely stepped it up after the game got tied up. 1:09 left in the third. Sullivan in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Sullivan drops back, throws underneath, Incomplete. Threw it behind his receiver. He was looking for Watson. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. 1:07 left here in the third. Four wide. Sullivan in the shotgun on 2nd and 10. Sullivan drops back. He's got time. He's got all sorts of time. It breaks down, and he gets sacked back at the 36-yard line, a loss of 11. Deshaun Marsh, the third-year defensive end out of LSU, on the sack. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 21. And Sullivan knows better. He's a 11-year quarterback. He needs to get rid of it. He held on to it way too long. Under a minute to play here in the third quarter. It'll be 3rd and 21 for the Browns back at their own 36-yard line. Browns come out. Four wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan drops back. Throws deep downfield. Incomplete. He was looking for A.C. Marsh. He was well covered by number 25, Bryce Anderson, the 6th-year defensive back out of Georgia. It'll be 4th and 21. Back to punt, Henry Jackson. Jackson gets the punt away. Fielded at the 17 and brought back to the 20-yard line. On the return there, number 87, Isaac Peak. 1st and 10 Lions from the 20-yard line. We're still tied at 7 with 26 seconds left here in the third quarter. Live from Cleveland Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio. Week 13 here at Jammin' Sports. Can somebody finally get something going? Detroit comes out in the I formation. Aaron's in motion. Dickerson looks downfield, throws out to Aaron's in the flat. Actually, that's caught by Jameson in the flat. Out to the 24-yard line, a gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. And that's probably going to do it for the third quarter, I would think. At the end of 3, we're tied at 7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Cleveland Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio. We start the fourth quarter. 2nd and 6 for the Lions at their own 24-yard line. In a tie ball game, Dickerson back to throw. Throws deep downfield, and it's caught. Making the catch, Kevin Aaron's, the tight end, out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 25 and a Detroit first down. The rookie out of UCLA somehow pulled that down. David Harrelson was around him. 1st and 10. Lions at their own 49. Can somebody finally break up the tie? 4 wide. Dickerson under center. 1st and 10. Dickerson hands off to Carter Jamison, who gets out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 4. That's going to bring up 2nd and 6. 7:20 and counting. Lions on the move. We're tied at 7. Trying to stave off elimination. Dickerson under center on 2nd and 6. Aaron's in motion. Dickerson to Jamison up the gut. A big gain by Carter Jamison down to the 30-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. And a first down for Detroit. The second-year back out of Oregon State. All the way down to the Cleveland 30-yard line. Detroit's now in field goal range. Dickerson in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Dickerson back. Throws. And it's caught by Dylan Neal down to the 20-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll bring up 2nd and 1. Somebody's going to be eliminated from the playoffs today. And right now, if the Lions score, it looks like it's going to be Cleveland. 2nd and 1 from the 20-yard line. Dickerson under center. Aaron's in motion. Dickerson, play action. Throws to the near side. Caught by Neal, who gets forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. No gain. Forcing him out of bounds, Steve Warner, the safety, in his 11th year out of Temple. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 1 from the 20-yard line. Third and 1 from the 20. Dickerson under center. Aaron's in motion. Dickerson, play action. Throws to the near side. It's caught by Philip White. Touchdown, Detroit. A 20-yard touchdown catch by the rookie out of Florida, Philip White. Their first-round draft pick. And the Lions take a 13-7 lead. They finally break the tie. And now Bruce Milton, the rookie kicker out of Colorado State, will come on for the extra point. Still a lot of time for Cleveland. Milton for the PAT. Snap, kick is up. And a flag is down. It looks good. There's a penalty, however. Roughing the kicker. They'll assess that on the kickoff, I'm pretty sure. Or they decline the penalty one. The extra point's good. And the Lions lead it now 14-7. Yeah, they'll be kicking off from the 50-yard line. I would just kick it out of the end zone. Give them the ball at the 30-yard line. And now the kickoff. And that's what they do. Smart move. Touchback. And now the Browns have it 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. 5:45 left to play. Some first half highlights. Sullivan getting sacked. Sullivan getting sacked. You get the idea. 1st and 10 Cleveland now. They're only down by 7. They got plenty of time. 5:45 left to play. And they have it at their own 30-yard line. No need to panic. You can stick to the game plan. Could force overtime. You never know. Kurt Sullivan, the quarterback, in the shotgun. 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Sullivan hands off to Kendall Watson, who gets out to the 36, a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd and 4. 5.5 minutes left. Browns come out. Sullivan under center on 2nd down. Sullivan hands off to Tubbs around the outside, and Marion Tubbs all the way down to the 48-yard line. A 16-yard run by Marion Tubbs, the 4th year back out of Florida State. First down Cleveland into Lions territory with 5:12 remaining. Cleveland trying to tie it up. 4 wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan drops back. Rolls out. Throws and dumps it off incomplete. Looking for Watson. Cody Neal, the linebacker, broke it up. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock with 5:01 left. Bengals Colts up next. 4 wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan hands off to Tubbs. And Marion Tubbs all the way out to the 36, a gain of 12 at Cleveland, 1st down. Cody Neal on the tackle, number 50. Once again, the 10th year linebacker out of Oklahoma State. Browns have worked it down to the Detroit 36-yard line. 3 receivers off to the far side. Sullivan under center. Sullivan hands off to Tubbs around the outside. And Tubbs out to the 34, a gain of 2. And that'll bring up 2nd and 8. 4:25 and counting. Misty has said goodnight for the second time at 9:10 Central Time. On 2nd and 8 from the 34, Sullivan in the shotgun. Hands off to Tubbs. And Tubbs picks up a yard to the 33. That's it. It'll be 3rd and 7. As we're at 4 minutes. Misty wants to know if everybody's ready for Christmas. I believe the widespread answer to that is no. Nobody ever is. 4 wide on 3rd and 7. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan drops back. Throws downfield where it's caught by A.C. Marsh down to the 23. A gain of 10. Another Cleveland first down. Browns are just marching down the field here, looking to tie this game up. Clock becoming a factor now. 3:25 and counting. 1st and 10 from the Lions' 23-yard line. Sullivan in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Sullivan back. Throws down the middle, and it's caught by Marsh down to the 16. A gain of 7. That'll bring up 2nd and 3. And we're at the 3-minute mark now. This one's got overtime written all over it. On 2nd and 3 from the Lions, 16. Everybody in tight. Single back. Sullivan hands off to Tubbs. And Tubbs gets 2 yards to the 14-yard line. Make it a yard. It'll be 3rd and 2. 2:45 and counting. Big 3rd down right here. .235 and counting. Browns come out. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan looking. Throws underneath. Caught by Watson. Down to the 7. A gain of 7. It'll be 1st and goal Cleveland. As that will probably take us to the 2-minute warning. Really no need to run a play before that if you don't want to. Let's see if they run it all the way down. 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. And that's the 2-minute warning. Live from Cleveland Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio, Week 13 here at Jammin' Sports. Both teams come in at 5 and 7. Lions up 14-7. 1st and goal from the 7. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan hands off to Tubbs. And Tubbs back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. As Elijah Sanders, the 5th-year linebacker out of Air Force, makes the tackle. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 7-yard line. Coming up on 1:30. On 2nd and goal, Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan looking, pump fakes. Throws underneath. Caught by Royal. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 7-yard touchdown catch by James Royal. The 11th-year receiver out of North Carolina. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying the game up. Nice drive by Cleveland. And now Taylor Walker will come on for the extra point. Still 1:22 left on the clock. It's a lot of time. Walker for the PAT. Kick is up. And it's good. We're tied at 14 with 1:22 left. A nice 12-play, 70-yard drive for Cleveland. Well, all Detroit needs is a field goal. They have 1:22 to work with and 3 timeouts. That's a lot of time, especially when you have 3 timeouts. That's a boatload of time with 3 timeouts. Walker will kick off for Cleveland. Actually, it's Bill Stone kicking off. Fielded at the 5-yard line, over the 20, 25. On the return, Dylan Neal out to the 28-yard line. Henry Jackson kicked off. I was looking at the wrong roster. 1:19 left. Taylor Lane Dickerson. Some highlights. The touchdown to Philip White. The touchdown to Aarons. Kevin Aarons, the tight end. Can Detroit come back? Can Dickerson lead them down the field? 1:19 left. They need about 40 yards for a decent field goal attempt. 35, 40 yards. 1:19 on the clock. They have 3 timeouts. Lions come out with 4 wide. Dickerson in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Dickerson drops back, throws, dumps it off underneath to Kevin Aarons, keeps his feet, and Aarons out to the 39-yard line, a gain of 11. And the Lions take a timeout with 1:11 left. Now Detroit's a little bit closer. Now they need about 30 yards to get into field goal range. They have 2 timeouts remaining. The Lions come out kind of in tight. Dickerson under center. Dickerson drops back, throws, and it's caught by Philip White across midfield out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 13. Another Lions first down. 1 minute left. They're not calling a timeout. 55 seconds. They may run another play and then call timeout. 4 wide from the Cleveland 48-yard line. 45 seconds. Dickerson back. Throws. And it's caught by Aarons all the way down to the 26. A gain of 22 yards. In Detroit. Cleveland actually took the timeout to conserve time. It's a first down for Detroit. And now the Lions are in field goal range. That would be a 43-yard field goal from there. Cleveland took the timeout to conserve time. 41 seconds left. 1st and 10 for Detroit. They come out in the offset eye. Dickerson under center. Dickerson to Jamison. Lions playing it safe. Jamison picks up a yard. Maybe. It'll be 2nd and 9. And Cleveland takes another timeout. Detroit wants Cleveland to use up their timeouts. And then they can kick the field goal at their leisure. 2nd and 9 from the 26-yard line. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson hands off to Jamison, who gets down to the 24. A gain of a yard. Alvin Hunter, the linebacker, on the tackle. Cleveland takes their final timeout. Here's what Detroit's going to do. They're going to run a play and then run the clock down and kick the field goal and get out of town with a win. Dickerson under center on 3rd and 8. Dickerson to Jamison. And Jamison, he actually picked up the first down. No, he didn't. Down to the 16. A gain of 8. It'll be 4th and inches. The Lions will run this all the way down. This will be a 33-yard field goal attempt to win the game, as Bruce Milton will come on out. Here we go. From 33, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And as time expires, the Lions win it 17-14. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Bengals Colts up next. We'll see you then.